If you're looking for a solid editing software that is totally free and wildly useful, hang out for a minute so I can show you all the things that I had to look up with DaVinci Resolve 18 so that you don't have to. And the best part is, we're not spending any money today. Okay, first, go into Google and just type in DaVinci Resolve 18. It's going to be the top one under Blackmagic Design, so click on that, boom. And you'll be brought with this awesome website. Scroll down a little bit, go to free download now. Click on that. You got Mac, Windows, Linux. We're using Windows, so you'll click that. Fill all this out. I've already done it. I don't want to do it again. But then you'll click register and download. And then you're ready to download and make all the cool TikTok, YouTube videos that you want. Next, you're going to start a new project, right? Click on this one, double click if you want, and to open. So now you're presented with this awesome, I mean, to me it was big scary, right? So I'm gonna make it less so. So the first thing I want to figure out is how do I listen to my headphones if it's coming out of my speakers and vice versa, because I edit with both. So I can just make sure that it's gonna sound good wherever anybody's listening. So you're going to click DaVinci Resolve up here and click Preferences. Then you're going to go to Video and Audio. Then Output right here. This is where the magic happens, right? Click New Headphones for me if I'm using my new headphones, or Speakers if I'm going to be using my speakers for editing. That was one that I honestly had to look up, not gonna lie. That wasn't just like intuitive for me. So, but anyway, that's how you do that. So now you know how to listen to your headphones or through your speakers. Okay, next you want to edit some video, right? That's why we're here. So you're going to go to this media pool and import some media. And we are going to do so. Just grabbing some of this, bring it over here, and then bring it down. And then from there you get this little timeline. That's going to come in later. You're going to swing down here to the Edit tab. That's where we're going to spend the majority of our time. So you're going to go over here. And if I remember correctly, did I switch these around? Boom, okay, great. So I know that there's gonna be something that happens here. So you've got your cut tool here, super nice. You're gonna cut, boom. And I know that something else is gonna happen right about here. And what's great is while you're cursing over, you can sort of watch the video, which is super, super helpful. So, one of the things that to me is just beautiful and saves so much time is we're going to get rid of this, right? And normally we're going to delete it, but we're going to actually ripple delete, because normally when you use regular delete, you're going to have that big space there, and you don't want that, especially if you are cutting down like a 3.5 hour long stream. All of that space is going to be crazy annoying. So, with ripple delete, it shifts everything down, which is super nice. So, Shift, boom. Now we've got our clips, and it's exactly how we want it, right? Easy breezy. Next, we're gonna make it nice. So, a lot of people, it seems like just like cutting to like clip to clip, and that's great. But that's not how I like to do it. I really like a nice little fade in, right? Boom. Even if it's something short. So up here you've got the little sliders, and it makes it very easy to do. We're sliding this around. I think this clip is a little too long, so we're going to scooch that over, and then we are going to continue to use these sliders. Now I'm not going to use it that much, right? I'm not going to put in a ton of fade, but enough to where it just like looks a little bit better than it would just cutting back and forth to me. But so next, how are we gonna brand this? How are we gonna like make this our own sort of thing? How are we gonna throw a logo on this? Okay, so I'm going to right click again. We're gonna import some media, and I've got this one that I'm gonna bring in. And we're going to drop that on top of the video that we already have, and we're going to just stretch it across. And so you want to make sure that you have selected the actual logo, and we are going to move the slider so we can see it on top of our video, and we're gonna drop it down. I think I do, you can click on this too, so I do about like 150. No, incorrect. Oh my gosh. 150, please. All right, so this is fun. So this is a nice thing. This is just a, oops, I didn't mean to do that. And it brings it back to normal. So then we're just gonna slide it down. Boom. 180, sure. Position it over here. Y-axis up here. Now, I don't want it just like blaring in the corner, right? So we're going to do the opacity at 50%. So now it's looking a little cleaner. So yeah, it'll just be up here, and we'll be able to, you know, adjust that as well if we want. If you want to cut that up as well and made it fade in and out, you can also do that. I choose not to do that, but that's how you're going to end up putting images on top of your video. To me, it was such a pain to be able to do that. It was so hard to just like, it just didn't make any sense to me, right? But anyway, that's why you're watching this video, so that you don't have to go through that. Next, I'm going to show you how to do text on things, and how to essentially just like kind of like, that'll be what I'm going to show you for now. And yeah, how we're going to wrap this up. Okay, so if you want to add just like a thing on the end where it's like, hey, here's all my handles, right? Like, we're gonna do that now. So I'm gonna just go ahead and add this to the end here, and I'll show you how you do different like text and things. So I use titles, and I just use the text in the middle, and again, you just kind of slap it on top of here. So I will adjust the slider because we want it to, you know, slide in and out, fade in and out, and look nice. So boom, now we've got our title here. Easy mode, right? So then you're gonna go in here, double click, and you've got your rich text. So what we're gonna say is, you know, thanks for liking this video, and sharing with your friend, right? So we're going to size that down, and from here you can position this in different ways to move it around, and I'm just going to kind of put it down here in the video. So color, easy mode, you just hit color and throw whatever gross green that looks terrible onto your video. You can change all the different fonts, there's a bunch of them, and what's great is that you can add your own fonts in here as well, and that will be saved for a different video, because honestly I have to remember how to do it, so I'll show you then. But yeah, so, and you can trace it, boom, line spacing, you can move that around like this, different font styles, blah blah blah, but that's how you add text to your video to get people to read it. Add in your Twitter handle or whatever you want to do. But still, you want to definitely make sure that the fade lines up, or it's going to look weird. Boom, just like that. Easy. So anyway, that's how you're going to add text. That's how you add logos. That's how we're going to cut up videos, easy ways of deleting things, just so that you don't waste so much time making these videos, because you've already streamed for 3.5 hours and you're cutting it down to bite-sized chunks that will catch the attention of people and hold attention for, you know, about a minute or so. Or if you're making YouTube videos, maybe a little bit longer. But either way, that's just something to make it easier for you. That's all the stuff that I had to look up. I will make a shorter video for how to add text into this, because if I remember correctly, it really isn't that difficult. I almost forgot, and it's funny because stopping it on a very good face of mine. There's one other thing that you need to know, because if you are dicing all your videos up for TikTok and stuff, I didn't show you the thing that I mentioned at the very beginning. Hey, this is going to come in handy, and I'm going to do that using the video that I'm editing because, oops. So if we are going to make a video for TikTok and YouTube Shorts, you are going to want to go to timeline, because you'll have a timeline here, and you can add another timeline if you want. So you'll do timeline, and then where is it? Timelines, create a new timeline. So you'll right click, my bad. Timeline 2, we'll do TikTok, right? Create. And then you'll go to the first timeline. And here is all of the video, right? So you're going to drag this over all of the clips. You're going to right click, you're going to copy. Then you're going to go over to this timeline. Click on that. This is completely empty. Oh no, what do we do? Paste it. Now it's all there. Everything is there. You're good to go. So then on this TikTok or YouTube short timeline, you're going to right click that, go to timelines, and you're going to go to timeline settings. And then you're going to uncheck this use project settings. And then this is set at 1920, 1080. So you are going to switch those numbers, 1080, 1920. Okay, boom. Now, obviously, this looks not great because this video was not made for TikTok, but you know, you can move it around. Boom, now I'm in the center, I can put stuff above and everything. So that's another thing that you needed to know that I wanted to make sure that you knew while I was editing this. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so silly. But anyway, back to the outro. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for checking out the video. I really hope this helped. If you have any other questions about DaVinci Resolve, hit me up, hit me down in the comments, hit me up on TikTok, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, thanks for liking, commenting, sharing this, and I guess subscribing too. But anyway, oh, I forgot. The best part, still, this is all free. So again, we didn't spend any money today. But I'll see you on the next one. Later.